Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about getting started in the stock market, and this is a follow-along video. This info is from June 21st, 2021, and this is going to be part one in the series. All right, let's get into it. So, uh, if you guys haven't seen, I made a video earlier, maybe a few days ago, about how to get started in the stock market. And there's a link to that in the description. So I showed you guys how to get started in the stock market. So next, I'm going to be actually going through that process and showing you guys how I actually do that. Instead of just giving you guys like step by step what to do, I'll show you how I'm actually taking those steps in action. So, if you guys saw the previous video, you'll see that I made a list of 10 different companies that I want to get. And then we had to prioritize stocks with the highest share price and or the closest 10K/10Q release date. So top priority right now for this week is FRCOY, which is Uniqlo, AMZN, which is Amazon, and NVDA, which is Nvidia. So those are the three main stocks I'm trying to get for this week. So this was on Monday. First one I wanted to get was Amazon. I looked at Amazon's price when I was looking at the chart. I saw that at around 9:49, 9:50 a.m. EDT. This is like New York time. It was down about 0.89%. It was Amazon. And usually when I look at companies, specifically tech companies, I like to see how it's reacting to the market. So that's like the Spider or the S&P 500, and also since it's a tech company, also the Nasdaq. So at that time, I saw that you can see here for the Nasdaq at let's see 9:45 a.m. It hit low here, and then you can see it's starting to bounce back up. And I got this at 9:50, so maybe 5 minutes after that low point. I assumed that it was just gonna go back up, so I thought that was a pretty good time to buy. And also for the Spider, you can see that here this dotted line. I'm not sure if you can see that dotted line here, but that is where the market closed last time, and it opened a little higher. So that's just a side note there. For the time at that time, at around 9:50, the price of the Spider was 416.7. So yeah, I figured that this would be a good time to get one share of Amazon. Why? Because the goal was to spend 3,500 or less. 3,455.91 seemed like a good deal. And before I did get that, I also was looking at the like a longer time horizon of Amazon just to see what its previous prices were. And over the 5-day chart, I saw that I was looking at this area right here, and then I was thinking like maybe, you never know, it could hit this level around 3,400 within this week. But I mean, this is just me trying to predict the market or time the market in that 1 week period. And you never know for sure what it's going to do. Like it could hit that level, it could not hit that level. It might even go above 3,500. So for me, I didn't want to risk it. For me, this price here, 3,455.91, that was good enough. So I just decided to get that, even though I thought it might, you never know, it might hit 3,400 this week. So yeah, for me, this was a good enough price. So I just got that for got one share of that for that price. So yeah. Also, I wanted to get the Nvidia and also fast retailing, Uniqlo. You can see here today I saw it go down 4%. 4% drop is a pretty decent drop, and I thought that was a good time to get it at. Usually stocks don't go down that much in one day, and I didn't see any like terrible news about Nvidia, so I'm guessing it was just a reaction to the market in general, nothing like specifically bad about the company. So I did get one share of that. The goal for this week is to spend about 1,750. I didn't want to go all in on that on Monday. I just wanted to see how the price would play out for the rest of the week. So just take a little nibble of Nvidia on Monday. And same with FRCOY. I got 15 shares of that for $72.72 each share. Why? Because I was looking at the 5-day graph, and you can see that it went down a decent amount, and and at the time I thought it would be like starting to rebound. Like I thought that this right here would be the bottom. Maybe it would start to go up, but then you never know for sure. So I didn't want to get all the FRCOY for that week on Monday because I mean I wasn't really comfortable with that. So yeah, and also trading fees. I forgot to mention this in the previous video. I'm not sure if you guys knew, but back in 2019, 2018ish, you actually had to pay maybe like $5 to $10 for each trade that you did for most trades. But nowadays, for most trades, for TD Ameritrade at least, that's the account that I use, the broker that I use. Most trading fees have been reduced to zero, so it's a lot easier to dollar cost average in if you're buying in small chunks. Before, if you had wanted to buy like one share of Nvidia, you would have to pay $10 for each trade. So now that the trading fee is zero, it's a lot more cost efficient to dollar cost average in because you don't have to pay that $10 every time you buy. So yeah, just a side note. Anyway, let's keep going. Uh, so just to recap, for this we had the $35,000 portfolio, and the goal was to spend 3,500 or less on Amazon. For Amazon, we saved about $44. So what goes through my mind by saving that $44 is that we could get one extra share of Corsair or two extra shares of TTCF. If we go back here, Corsair was $32 a share. TTCF was around $20 a share. So that's something we could do that with that extra $44. And also, as a side note, I am doing option B for the DCA, dollar cost average, within that 1 week period of time. If you saw the previous video, there's another option, option A, and that is right here. To make it simpler, you just choose a date and a time to buy and be consistent with it every 2 weeks. So if you wanted, instead of trying to time the market within this 1 week, 1 week time period, you could just buy on like maybe 2 p.m. every 2 weeks on a Wednesday and not have to think about it. Just make it simple for yourself. I'm just doing this for fun because I enjoy it. So yeah, that's this slide. Next slide is more goals for this week. So it was also to buy $3,500 worth of FRCOY and Nvidia combined. So 1,750 of Nvidia, 1,750 of FRCOY. And yeah, for FRCOY, I wanted to buy some before the earnings report, which will be on July 15th, and then the other half 1 to 2 weeks after the earnings report. So yeah, and right now for this portfolio, I need to purchase about $7,000 worth of stocks every 2 weeks to dollar cost average in. So when I say dollar cost average, I mean spend like $7,000 on week one, 7,000 week one. Week two, spend nothing, just wait for 1 week. Then week three, repeat 7,000 week three. Week four, nothing, and just so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And as I said earlier, for this week, this was these purchases, like these purchases here and this purchase here, that was made on Monday. So for Tuesday through Friday of this week, I have $1,740 left. And that will be going into some combination of Nvidia and FRCOY. And yeah, also I recorded these purchases in the Google spreadsheet. The Google spreadsheet is in the description if you want to check it out. That compares my stock picks to the spider, so I can tell if I am either outperforming the market or underperforming the market. Here you can see that for Amazon, the price that I got it that the price that I got it at is actually underperforming the spider by about a little under 1%. For FRCOY, it's about even with the market, beating it by 0.09%, and Nvidia it is beating the market by 2.64%. But overall, from what we have so far, our portfolio is up 0.52% with the spider up 0.84%. So that means we're actually losing by 0.32%. But this is just after a day. It's really nothing. But yeah, if you want to check out the spreadsheet, link is in the description below. Just look for the $35,000 portfolio tab and you can see that. Yeah, and final notes. Yeah, if you didn't know, my goal is to outperform the market averages, which is like the spider. As I said before, Google link is in the description below if you want to check that out. And also, I post some updates on the discussion tab of my YouTube video. To see that, just click discussion. And really important, click sort by newest first. That way you can see the latest comment. I think yesterday, I made a post about the prices that I got these stocks at. So like this stock and this stock at. It takes a while for me to make the video, so I figured in order for me to get the information out to you guys quicker, I could just post it on that discussion tab. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.